to the Empowerment residents. So on behalf of me, thank you for coming. You supported of Empowerment Haven and a great director here, Althea Richardson. Once again, welcome.
Queremos darle la bienvenida a todos, gracias por venir. Estamos aquí con Empowerment Haven, el colega Marcos y yo. Esto es un programa muy importante, queremos pedirle que todas las personas participen y vengan. Es una forma de lograr que ustedes se informen y puedan aprovechar de estos programas. Tenemos aquí el staff, a la señora directora ejecutiva Althea Richardson.
I definitely can come out and share with our constituents and the residents of Empowerment Haven about the programs that we have. Work with your neighbors, family members, co-workers, colleagues, because our programs go throughout the city. We've expanded our programs to go beyond just the 10 census tracts that we serve, but the full neighborhoods that encompass what we call the Empowerment Zone. For those of you who are not familiar with Empowerment Haven, we were established in 1999. Serve 6 neighborhoods in the city of New Haven: Dixwell, Dwight, Fairhaven, West Rock, The Hill, and New Hallville. And Fairhaven is one of our larger neighborhoods that we serve, and some of the programs that we provide encompass in 3 areas: home ownership, workforce development, and business development. In addition to that, we've been blessed to expand our programming to impact agencies and organizations that provide services to our constituents through our New Haven Nonprofit Academy. So you'll hear about all the different programs that we provide, and I'm not the one necessarily to do it because we have some great folks who work at Empowerment Haven to run these programs, to be available to you, to try and assist you, to best help you access these programs. So without further ado, a person who's very critical to getting the word out about Empowerment Haven, what we do, where we do it, when we do it, and how we do it, is Mr. Thomas Ficklin. Tom Ficklin is the Chief Information Officer for Empowerment Haven. I just want to have him come up and introduce himself so we can put a face to who that person is behind the camera and all the photos that you see with regard to Empowerment Haven. Mr. Ficklin.
Okay, thank you. Good thing, yes. Since I'm normally soft-spoken and kind of practice raising my voice, so I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity.
That work? Okay, great. I am still trying to raise my voice, and I appreciate all of our speakers trying to use this. We are videotaping, and the reason we're doing that is because we really appreciate your coming out today, this morning. But the thing, and we know that other people would like to be here, but Saturdays are tough times, so we try to videotape as well to kind of share the word beyond the individual events that we have. So you'll see me taking pictures, we're videotaping for citizens television, and really appreciate your being here. As Althea mentioned, you're so important to us. Whenever I'm involved with marketing and communication, so whenever I see people that are potentially going to assist us doing our job, and we do our job best through you, I just get really excited about it. So lastly, Medalia and Mike, they're public servants, and we're serving public servants. Your taxpayer dollars pay for our programs. Your taxpayer dollars pay our salaries. So we work for you. So we're here today to make us work, make us share as much information we can with you, because literally we are working for you. You guys have invested in us with your taxpayer dollars. Thank you so much.
Whenever someone wants to meet with me or speak with me, I am always available. But there's always a voice that you will always come across before you even get to me. And some people describe her as Fort Knox, and that you really got to come through some serious barriers to get to me. But she is a lovely person, and we're glad to have her on our team. And so I'd like to introduce to you my executive assistant, Ms. Faye Wilson.
Good morning. My name is Faye Wilson, and I'm the executive assistant at Empowerment Haven. It's so good to see so many of you out this morning. My role at Empowerment Haven is to be of support to our president and CEO. I came to Empowerment Haven in 2003, and I just am amazed at the level of commitment and dedication that this staff has in really pushing the programs and helping the empowerment zone residents and, to better the community at large. We have some great programs, and the program managers are going to tell you about that. But take the information in. We have great programs, and if you're not able to benefit from the programs, share the information with someone else. There's a lot of wealth of information there. So I'm not going to take up your time, but just enjoy. Thank you.
Now the next voice and person that you meet, she is our self-described star of the agency. And she's the first voice that you hear when you call Empowerment Haven. And her role has expanded from administrative assistant and support to Faye Wilson to now being a program assistant or administrative support to the My Home Power program. So I'd like to introduce all of you to Ms. Rivera.
Good morning. Buenos días a todos. Gracias por hacer acto de presencia aquí. Como mencionó Antía, yo soy Ms. Rivera y soy la primera persona que usted ve cuando entra a la agencia. Es la primera persona con quien usted habla por teléfono, además de si hay alguna otra persona que me ayudan a contestar el teléfono. Mi responsabilidad es mayormente que comencé a estar envuelta en el programa de My Home Power en asistir a la comunidad hispana. Cualquier problema o pregunta, llámanos a nuestra oficina. Después que terminemos la sección, si quieren venir donde mí a hacer cualquier pregunta, pues estoy a la orden. Muchas gracias.
Now moving into the programs, our programs are really at the heart of the work that we do at Empowerment Haven, and it is the reason why that we exist. Our programs are critical to continuing to transform the look of the empowerment zone. And one of those programs that is critical to it is our home ownership department. Home ownership is a way when people make an investment to buy a home, they're saying they're investing in that particular community. They're putting down roots and establishing the fact that they want to be in this particular neighborhood. And that is critical to changing the face of the empowerment zone. You know, at one point, many people were leaving the empowerment zone neighborhoods, especially in the early to mid-90s. The empowerment zone neighborhoods were experiencing a huge flight. People didn't want to live in Bixwell. People were leaving places like New Harville, even Fairhaven. But now we see a return and a revitalization going on in those neighborhoods. And we want to be a part of that, and we are, and through our particular home ownership programs. We have an exciting new home ownership program that we just launched this year, and the program administrator for that particular program is Ms. Rosa Dahlberry, and I'll have her come up and share a little bit about it with you. Rosa?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just want to say thank you to Michael and Dalia for having us here today, and for so many of you coming out this morning. I just want to give you, I'm Rosa Dahlberry, the Housing Home Ownership Administrator, and we just launched, as I say, as Alfie just mentioned, our My Home Power initiative, and that My stands for mortgage insurance. And what that is, that we will pay the mortgage insurance up front, which will lower your monthly payment for your mortgage for about 15 years. So we also going to talk to you about the different programs that you can utilize all types of grants in order to purchase a home. We have city grants, we have all different types of grants. And paying the mortgage insurance up front will lower your mortgage each month from $50 to $60 a month. And that way, over the next 15 years, which is what you would normally pay, we will help you so that make it more affordable, and also enable you to purchase a house where normally you may not be able to purchase at a certain price, but because we're paying the mortgage insurance, you'll be able to be eligible for a larger house or a more costly house, I guess I should say. So we're going to have a breakout room for the eligibility for this program in room which is right across the hall, and the music room. We're going to have 2 sessions. We're going to have English and Spanish. So as soon as this is over, we're going to have the breakout. You can come in and we will give you additional information about the program. So those of you that are interested in purchasing a home, which is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful opportunity, just to know that when we put the key in the door, this belongs to me. So I just wanted to invite you to come, those of you that are interested, to those 2 rooms, and we will have it following as part of the workshop.
Again, the My Home Power presentation will be done in English and in Spanish in room R and in the music room. Another one of our innovative homeownership programs that we are seeing replicated throughout the city is our emergency repair and Made Beautiful program. We know, as I was saying, there's a revitalization going on in the empowerment zone with our CDC partners, everyone from Beulah Land Development Corporation, Mutual Housing, to Hill Development Corp, Fairhaven Development Corporation, Neighborhood Housing Services, doing a number of things throughout the empowerment zones to change the look and landscape of those particular neighborhoods. So our emergency repair and Made Beautiful program was to complement that work. The Made Beautiful program is one that changes the aesthetics of the property, but the emergency repair program is specifically that. And the person responsible for the implementation and oversight of that program, I'd like to introduce you to her. Her name is Sherry Gray.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Again, my name is Sherry Gray. I administer the emergency repair program. The emergency repair program is going to be starting with phase 2. Emergency repair and New Haven Beautiful will be starting with phase 2. Emergency repair covers anything hazardous to the health, from the roof to the heating, plumbing, electric problems, things of that nature. The New Haven Beautiful covers the outside of the home, basically cosmetics of the outside of the home. Repair siding, repair porches, repair new windows, new doors, house painting, things of that nature. Some of you may be aware of phase 1. There's going to be slight changes in phase 2. In phase 2, we're going to be giving a flat $10,000 for emergency repair. For New Haven Beautiful, we'll be giving $5,500. If you have any questions about that program, you can contact me at New Haven. My name is Sherry Gray, I'm the Community Development Administrator. I also took on another role, the Youth Leadership Training Institute. We'll be starting phase 2 of those workshops in January. There's a flyer back on the table if you're interested in attending that. It's a free workshop, it's a leadership training workshop. We discuss things like how to deal with angry people, public speaking, personality types. It's a really good workshop. She's actually in it. So if you're interested in attending that, it's free. It's just a way of getting your communication skills, building up your communication skills. And I encourage everyone to give me a call and enroll in that. Again, starting in January. They meet on Thursday nights and Saturday mornings. So come on today. I'm interested in seeing you guys call for Saturday. So give me a call at the Harvard New Haven anytime.
When I had begun to talk about how we've been able to expand our services and outreach to the community, it went beyond just impacting residents. That part of what we were hoping to do is impact those who provide services to our residents. And we have been given the opportunity through a wonderful grant through the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services to provide capacity building to our nonprofit organizations. As we know, we've seen grants have been cut back in a huge way to nonprofits. And so the New Haven Nonprofit Academy has offered an opportunity for us to provide that support and assistance to nonprofits to improve their service delivery to our constituents. And the program manager for that particular piece of our work is Alejandra Silva.
Good morning, everyone. Buenos días a todos. My name is Alejandra Silva, and I work here at Empower New Haven as the New Haven Nonprofit Academy Program Manager. I just want to speak to you a little bit about what the New Haven Nonprofit Academy is. We're in our third year now of funding. We're opening up the application process. What we do is we build the capacity of social service agencies, and that includes nonprofits, both large and small, grassroots organizations, as well as faith-based organizations, which includes churches. We give free workshops. We also offer one-on-one technical assistance with consultants. They go into your agency, they give an assessment and a work plan, and then we also offer grant dollars. We are having some informational sessions at the New Haven Public Library in downtown on Monday, October 23rd, Tuesday, October 24th, and October 30th, which is a Monday, and those are from 5:30 to 6:30. We also are offering a specific session for faith-based organizations Saturday, October 28th at Empowered Haven's offices from 10 a.m. to 12. If you're interested, if you know of a nonprofit that might be potentially interested in helping to increase their services and to improve the quality of their services, then have them please give me a call. There's information in the back. They can come to an informational session to find out more. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of this. Thank you so much.
And behind every great program manager is a great assistant. And this young lady who has recently come to us has just gone above and beyond what her role is connected to the New Haven Nonprofit Academy, and has helped to be instrumental in transforming the look of Empowered Haven and its information delivery. I present to you, Ron Padilla.
Good morning. I'm going to keep this quick because I have pretty much told you everything you need to know about the Academy. I'm the Program Associate for the New Haven Nonprofit Academy, and I've been with Empowered Haven for about 9 months now. I'm in charge of the Nonprofit Academy administrative duties, which include filing, copying, interacting with grantees, marketing materials, things of that nature. And over the past month, we've just been really working on getting informational sessions set up, as well as preparing for the next Academy class. I wanted to let you know that we do email class, and anybody who's interested in being kept up to date with things that our grantees are doing or that we're doing, feel free to contact me. My business card's in the back, and I can put you on our mailing and email list. Thank you. Have a good day.
Another program that has been added to the Empowered Haven menu of programs through additional funding outside of our primary funding source, which has been HUD. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services has truly become a great partner of Empowered Haven. We recently were awarded another grant from them, our third grant from them, which will be a 3-year grant as well. This new program really expands and builds upon our previous programs, which have been instrumental in helping individuals change their economic status and quality of life, which is central to our mission. This particular program takes the next step. It goes beyond just home ownership. It really affords individuals the opportunity not only to become homeowners, but go back to college or start a business. And the details of that program will be presented to you by its program coordinator, which is Ms. Jacana Soul.
Good morning, everyone. Again, my name is Jacana Sowell, and I'm just here to talk to you tonight. Again, as Althea said, this is an initiative that is just helping empower New Haven grow to higher things, just growing on the homeownership programs that we offer. New Haven Saves is an IDA program geared to help low-income residents in New Haven save for the purchase of a first home, small business, or for higher education, secondary education. In this program, the money that participants save, we match it 2-to-1. So for every $1 that a participant saves, we give them $2, up to $2,000. So if you save $2,000, we give you $4,000 towards homeownership, towards small business, or towards education. For those of you who are thinking about maybe owning a home, and you might you might not be ready now. You might have something that you have to fix on your credit. You might not know, where you want to purchase, and other things in addition to those factors. This is a program that you can enroll in and start to save and start to be educated on what it is to be a homeowner, what it is to be a business owner, and things like that. You can enroll in the program and be in the program for at least 6 months, but you can be in the program for up to 3 years. So during those 3 years, you can fix those credit problems. You can, look for a house, or whatever area or stream of funding that you want to go through for this program. We give one-on-one financial counseling. We give asset-based training geared to first-time home ownership, geared to business, geared to education. In addition to that, we offer financial literacy training. We don't just offer one type of financial literacy training, but we offer people several different types. They are not limited to just going to one place. They can go to a number of places that we have listed, and to look at the areas, to look at the locations where financial literacy is offered. You can look at our brochure, and for those of you who have not seen it, this is the New Haven Save brochure. We also have a new addition to this program, and it's the FDIC Money Smart CD training, and you can do your financial literacy training at your own pace on this CD. I'm going to be in the room with Rosa. I can go a little further into the guidelines, but basically, I'm sorry to leave this out. You must be a New Haven resident, you must be working at least 30 hours a week, and you must have at least one child in the household under the age of 18. And depending on your household size, there are different guidelines in addition to that. But we will be, me and Rosa, New Haven State's program, as well as My Home Power, will be in the music room, room R. Thank you.
One of the other programs, just to mention quickly, that Rosa and Eunice will be discussing in conjunction with Jacana is we have an IDA program as well, which is primarily targeted to home ownership only. And it's a 2-to-1 program, 2-to-1 match program as well, up to $2,500. And the main premise of the program is to purchase in the empowerment zone. And that program was closed. We had reached our enrollment of 320 people, but we recognize that the leveraging of resources is critical in this particular home market. The rates of purchasing a home are going through the roof, but when you have the ability to leverage a number of resources, you can get more house for your money through our program. So the IDA program has been open specifically for our My Home Power and New Haven Saves folks. There are limited slots, so when you're listening to Rosa about the My Home Power program, feel free to inquire about the IDA program as well. And last and definitely not least around our programming department is the individual who oversees our workforce development and business development programs. And workforce development has been critical to Empowerment Haven. Approximately 50% of our funding has gone to workforce development. Truly, we know the importance of people getting vocational training and getting education is critical to future success. So this particular individual sees all of our programs and partnerships relative to that. And then business development. We seem to think that corporate America drives the economy, but let it be known that small business is really what drives our economy. And our business development partnerships have been critical in increasing the capacity and resources and information to our small businesses in the empowerment zone, or those who have employees within the empowerment zone. And the individual who oversees those programs is Ms. Carla Esdale Grab.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you. As already stated, I manage the business and workforce initiatives of Empower New Haven, and there are several initiatives that are currently active that I'd like to tell you about this morning and to encourage your soliciting additional information either through myself or Natalia, who sits on our board, or just simply calling the agency and getting the appropriate contact information. First, I'd like to tell you that we are a very strong supporter of the Summer Youth Employment Initiative in the City of New Haven, which was extremely successful this past year. But in addition to that, we support the year-round employment for students in the New Haven public school system. So for those of you who have students who are interested in work opportunities and career opportunities throughout the year, I would encourage you to have them contact the career centers that are located throughout the New Haven public school system. I know there are 5. I know that there's one at Career, there's one at Hill House. I Cross is actually the main one, and there are a few others, but I would definitely encourage you to contact the superintendent's office to find out where they are so that those opportunities are not lost. There are not as many opportunities as there are through the summer program, but there are opportunities available. Many of you may not have been aware of that, so I would definitely encourage you to have your students contact, even go into their local principal or counselor to inquire as to where they can go to find out more. Second, the Good News Garage is a transportation initiative for Empowerment Haven. It's been with us for quite a few years. So far, we have supported the contribution of 152 free cars to Empowerment Zone residents. It has recently been expanded to include driver education. So if you yourselves or if you are aware of folks who are non-drivers and that has become a barrier to their employment, I would encourage you to take back this information or connect with me so that I can give you more detailed information. But I just want to give you a few highlights about this new contract. It covers the cost of driver education. It covers the cost of the testing, which includes the rental of the car, because many of us do not have a car to go and take the test. So the driving school will allow you to use their car, and we cover that cost as well. We cover the cost of the licensing, and we cover an allotment toward the insurance, the initial insurance. So a lot of money has been put into this contract to support Empowerment Zone residents who have a barrier toward getting to their jobs. There is a requirement, you do have to be employed for at least 3 months. So, and you have to be an Empowerment Zone resident. But I would encourage you to take advantage of that opportunity. It's huge and it's really making a very large impact. Even though we met our benchmarks, meaning that we met our goals as an agency, we have continued to support this initiative because we recognize how important it has become in this community. Third, there's a pharmacy fund at the Hill Health Center, which covers the cost of prescriptions for Empowerment Zone residents who do not have health insurance. A lot of money has been poured into it. We've been serving residents for a few years now, but I'd just like to make sure that people know that it is a citywide initiative. So for those of you who are aware of the many people in our community who do not have health insurance, please let them know that there is assistance out there that can help them. After we talked about our business initiative and the intense support that we are giving to our small businesses because we recognize how important they are to the economy. In support of that initiative, Empowerment Haven partnered with the Greater Haven Chamber of Commerce and formed the Business Assistance Center. The manager of the center, his name is Bob Liuzzi, and Bob is a link. He's a link for you to be able to get technical assistance, to gain referrals of folks who are professionals and experts in the industry, whether it be preparing a business plan, a marketing plan, trying to solicit additional funding information, whether they be grants or loans. I would definitely encourage you to give a phone call to Bob or myself so that we can put you on track to try to help you build capacity for your businesses. Or if you're just starting up a business, he's definitely a person that you would want to contact so that you can get more information to even make a decision as to whether or not you're going to go into business or not. And recently, we just launched an I'm very proud of the initiative because it's brand new and it's been something that Empowerment Haven has been trying to do for several years, and we just started. It's called Building Contractors Initiative. Building Contractors is a business training for Empowerment Zone contractors and or residents, Empowerment Zone residents who are contractors within the city. And what we're trying to do in this initiative is to help businesses, whether they be existing or startup, to build capacity. It offers a workshop of 11 sessions, and it targets subjects like estimating, how to prepare a quote, understanding contract language, construction accounting, marketing your business and developing a business identity. It really focuses in on the business as opposed to the skill trade. So I would definitely encourage you to, if you know people in the community who are contractors who need a little bit of help, please have them call me. We just started our first session on September 25th, and we have 2 more that are going to be run within the next 12 months. So I welcome anybody to just give a call, and I can give them more information on that. But just to highlight a few other things that Building Contractors has in support of that initiative, The participants are going to be receiving a gift card valued at $250 to help them with the purchase of supplies. There is a funding pool of about $600 per applicant to help them obtain additional technical assistance, which could be learning how to read blueprints, OSHA certification, and a host of basically whatever they want. As long as it's a certified class, we will support them in obtaining that additional information. It also offers an opportunity for mentorship with industry leaders. We have quite a few large corporations who are in support, as well as city agencies. And I know I'm kind of rambling, but it's critical information, and I just want to tell you, take the brochure off the back table, because it really gives a lot of information. It's a lot to kind of spear off of it now. It probably is going over your head, but I would really say that it's a really important initiative to us. We have funded it to the highest level that we could possibly, and I would encourage you to have those contractors or startup businesses who are skilled in the trade to definitely give me a call. And last but definitely not least, Empowering New Haven supports the facade program for small businesses, and that's through the City of New Haven. That is a grant that would help to improve the facade of the local businesses. There's an initial grant of $10,000, and then there's an opportunity to get match dollars on top of that. So if you're interested, or you know someone who's interested, please have them contact Empowering New Haven. Thank you.
We have a couple of our partners who are in the room that we'd like them to definitely come up and give a few remarks. Empowering New Haven cannot do what it does without our partnerships in the community. And two of the partners who are critical to this particular event and the work that we do here are New Life Corporation and Junta. And I believe we have Jenny from New Life here today. If she can come up and give a few remarks about the partnership and the work that we do in conjunction with them. Jenny?
Good morning. My name is Jenny Sain. I represent New Life Corporation. I work for it. I'm the Low Income Taxpayer Clinic Program Coordinator. I would say that in Spanish. And we have a lot of programs that we are giving out to the community. It's free of charge. And all the programs that Empowering New Haven are offering to the non-profit organization, they are good, because I know that my boss, Martinez, has been telling us about one of those programs for New Life to grow up more and more, and it's very good. And I'm glad, because when I started 3 years ago with New Life, it was like very, nobody knew about New Life. But now we're just growing little by little, and I thank you for your help. And also, we have other programs for the community. We have a youth program that's for high school students after school, and our information on the back on the table. We have a job developer. We have by the program. The income taxes are coming soon, so if you have any information about this, grab one of those information on the back and pull it. We'll give you the information when the tax is going to start. And also we have financial classes. So anybody that have any problems with credit or want to start their own credit, we can give those workshops also for free. So I'm going to go to Spanish. Buenos días. Trabajo para New Life Corporation. Yo soy la coordinadora del programa de la clínica para familias de bajos ingresos. Yo hago conferencias y workshops para estas familias, para dejarles saber cómo pueden obtener crédito haciendo sus impuestos. También para personas que vienen de otros países, que son inmigrantes que están trabajando aquí, con o sin ningún número de seguro social, les ayudo con la aplicación del número del ET. Hay personas que le llaman el PIN number, el IRS number, pero se llama ITIN o ET.
Tenemos también información en la mesa de atrás, otros programas que New Life está proveyendo a la comunidad gratis, programas para los muchachos después de la escuela. Necesitamos llenar esos cupos. Y tenemos personas, Salma Casmi, que ayuda a conseguir trabajo. Para las personas que tengan libertad de trabajo, ella les puede ayudar. Y también viene pronto el programa de Baila. Es para los impuestos. Cada año vamos a tener 5 localidades. Eso fue la última información que nos dio el director ayer. Y vamos a estar ayudándoles proveyendo esos impuestos, este programa de impuestos gratis. No vayan a H&R Block, no vayan a pagar más dinero que no tienen que pagar y vengan a nosotros. ¿Ok? Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Now, Laura from Inside will come.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Laura Pizar, and I'm here representing Puja for Progressive Action. We are a nonprofit based on Grand Avenue here in Fairhaven, and we receive a lot of support from Empowering Haven. I'm very happy to be here today to tell you a little bit about our programs, specifically our microloan program. Empowering Haven has provided some funding for us to offer small loans to people who want to start their own small business. So if you have always wanted to sell jewelry or start a food vending cart or anything really that you can consider a small business, we can help you by giving you up to $1,500 at a very low interest rate, and also help you through the process. So we'll guide you from the very beginning, listen to your idea, help you develop it, and take you through the entire process until you have your own small business, and you're doing well, and we will always be there to support you. So really, I have left some flyers, pink and purple in the back with our information, so please feel free to contact me by email or phone, and I will give you more information on how to apply for our program. We want to get started with a new group by December. And I'll also just mention that in addition to our microloan program, we offer financial literacy classes. So these can be focused on how to improve your credit, how to budget, how to save, all of these issues that you may want to know more about. And these are free classes, so please contact me anytime at the same phone number that is on the flyer in the back. And now, mi nombre es Laura Luisa y yo vengo aquí representando a Junta para Acción Progresiva. Nosotros somos una organización sin fines de lucro localizada en Fairhaven, en Grand Avenue, cerca de Seatown. Nosotros recibimos mucho apoyo de Empowering Haven y vengo hoy a compartir con ustedes un poco de información sobre nuestros programas y en particular nuestro programa de micropréstamos. Nosotros ofrecemos préstamos de hasta $1,500 a bajo nivel de interés para gente que quiere empezar su propio pequeño negocio. Si no siempre ha querido vender joyas o tener un carrito de comida aquí en New Haven o cualquier otro negocio en realidad que pueda ser considerado un pequeño negocio, nosotros le podemos ayudar con el préstamo y también con clases, con todo el asesoramiento que necesita para empezar su propio negocio. He dejado unos volantes en la mesa de atrás, rosas y morados, para que si les interesa, por favor, me llamen por teléfono o me manden un email. Me gustaría platicar con ustedes sobre sus ideas, sus ambiciones en ese aspecto. También les menciono que tenemos clases de instrucción financiera. Si desea aprender más sobre crédito, cómo ahorrar, cualquier cosa relacionada a instrucción financiera, nosotros también hacemos clases. Y me pueden contactar para más información sobre nuestros horarios, información al teléfono y el email que están en ese volante morado en la mesa de atrás. De verdad, cualquier pregunta estoy para servirles a ustedes y les agradezco mucho todo su interés. Gracias.
Now we're going to move into question and answer session. All the program administrators from the Power New Haven are still here in the room. Feel free, we'll take a few questions, but I would like to say those interested in the My Home Power and home ownership programs. This is Migdalia's event, so she's the boss today. She wants me to just go over the programs. Again, the home ownership programs we have are the My Home Power program, the IDA program, as well as the New Haven Repair program, which encompasses the emergency repair and New Haven Beautiful component. In addition, Sherry shared with you about the Easy Leadership Institute, and that is a great program when you just want to be someone who wants to begin to participate in their particular neighborhood and become a bit more involved. These are the skills and information to do so. And Sherry herself is participating. She's not a program administrator sitting in her office and saying go. She herself is going and has come back to the office with great excitement about it. In addition to that, we heard about the New Haven Nonprofit Academy. If you work for a nonprofit or are interested in starting a nonprofit, it's a great opportunity for you to solicit information from Alejandra or Yvonne at the information sessions that will be held October 23rd, 24th, and 30th at the New Haven Public Library from 5:30 to 6:30, or October 28th at our office from 10 to 12, which is a Saturday. And that one is particularly for faith-based groups. Maybe your church has a ministry or program that they've been running and want to expand it. The Nonprofit Academy is an option for you. In addition to that, we heard from Jacana Soul, who talked about the New Haven Saves program. That program is phenomenal. It really takes our existing IDA program and takes it to the next level. Saving money is not an easy thing. We know times are tough, economic times are difficult. People are finding themselves living from paycheck to paycheck and want to pursue the American dream, want to continue their education, want to start that business. You heard Laura talk about the loan program through Junta. You can leverage both programs for the benefit of starting your business, and the New Haven Save program allows you to do that by saving the $2,000. All it asks you to save is $20 a month. And I think if we skip Dunkin' Donuts a couple of days during the week and put those $2 to $3 away during the week, that adds up to about $20 at the end of the month. But in addition to that, you get financial literacy training. And I want to say that's a thread through many of our programs, through the homeownership component, through New Haven Saves, through our business development and workforce development programs. Financial literacy is critical and key through all of the Empower New Haven programs. And then after that, you heard about the New Haven Nonprofit Academy, which I talked about. And then you heard from Carla SL Bragg about our workforce development and business development programs. There's always room to grow and expand your capacity as an individual. We always learn. Life is about learning. And our workforce development programs allow you to continue to do that. We continue to expand our partnerships to offer new and innovative opportunities for you to do that. Partnerships from the Gateway to New Life to a number of other entities throughout the city. So that's an overview of our programs. We will take some questions at this time, but as Rosa stated earlier, the My Home Power and New Haven Saves program will be presented in English and in Spanish in room R and in the music room. If you're interested primarily in the homeownership programs, I would allow you now to go to those rooms and meet with them. But if you have questions about other programs that were presented to you today, about the workforce programs, about the academy, about some of the business development programs, we're here in the emergency repair. Winter is upon us. We know the housing stock in New Haven is beautiful. It's old, but it's beautiful, and we know at times things break down and we need some assistance. And sometimes people find themselves in a predicament where they have to choose between paying their mortgage or fixing the hot water heater, or paying their mortgage and fixing that leak in the roof. And Sherry can answer some questions about that program. So at this time, the folks for the My Home Power program in New Haven Saves that are going to move into those rooms. If you're interested in home ownership, please do so.
And the program managers will stay here.
En esta oportunidad queríamos explicarle a la señora Antía Richardson, vamos a dividirnos en diferentes grupos para aquellos que están interesados en comprar casa por primera vez. El cuarto R para los que están interesados en comprar casa. Y en el cuarto de música, también más al fondo, para los que quieren guardar dinero para la universidad, para negocio, o tener su, it's for home ownership, o para comprar casa también. Si $20 que guarden, le dan $2 por cada dólar que ustedes guarden. Ese es otro programa. Si están interesados en cualquier otro tipo de las presentaciones que se dieron, como la de las personas que son contratistas, de negocio, cómo recibir los préstamos, todas las personas van a estar aquí y pueden hacer las preguntas específicas. Los demás managers de todos los programas se van a quedar aquí y en específico los programas que se mencionaron van a reunirse allá. En este momento hay preguntas y respuestas. Si ustedes tienen que preguntar, por favor háganlo ahora. Recuérdense que está el programa sobre cómo adquirir la licencia, cómo adquirir un carro gratuitamente si está trabajando 40 horas, ya ha comenzado a trabajar o está trabajando por how many months is it? 2 or 3 months for the licenses and 3 meses, ¿ok? Cualifica. Entonces, hagan las preguntas. Algo que se nos había olvidado, hablamos también sobre la Non-Profit Academy en referente a cómo las organizaciones o iglesias pueden recibir ayuda de dinero para mejorar. Pregunten, este es el momento.
Any questions at this time for any of our program administrators? If you'd rather talk one-on-one, feel free to move around about the room. They're here. Sometimes we want to get real personal with questions, and that's fine. That's why we're here if you want to just address the program administrators. Carla is here. Carla Esdale Graf, if you have any questions about our Workforce and Business Development Program. Yvonne Padilla and Alejandro Silva are here for any questions. Raise your hand, Alejandro. Any questions around the New Haven Nonprofit Academy? Sherry Gray is here. If you have questions about the Emergency Leadership Institute, she can talk to you about that. Phase 2 will be kicking off very soon, and as I said, winter is upon us. If you have needs in that way, please see Sherry Gray. If you have, and then the rest of our folks have moved over into Rosa Dahlberry and Ms. Rivera have moved over and to kind of Soul to talk about our home ownership programs.
New Life in Punta.
Oh, and yes, Jenny and Laura are still here. If you want to speak to them about their specific programs, relative to the microloan program, the financial literacy program, provided through Junta, and then New Life as well does some workforce development, and most importantly, the VITA sites, the voluntary income tax assistance that's provided to low-income families who can benefit from these tax services. So they're here. Please utilize them, see them, ask all the questions that you have. But before we depart, I definitely want to thank Alderman Michael Smart and Alderwoman Alders Castro. Please let's give them a hand. They truly are doing what they're supposed to do on behalf of their constituents, making sure you get information, making sure you have access to resources, and that's what we'd like to see our elected officials doing. So thank you so much for having us, Michael and Alders. Okay, and I want to thank you all for coming out on a Saturday morning. It is a little breezy out there, but you came out, and I hope that you find something that can make a difference in your lives today. Thank you.